first case?
I think there's it's the first case, and not only that. I mean, I think that there's that element of excitement.
Right.
Good afternoon, everyone. So what we did today was a very special case. We had a young, otherwise healthy patient who presented with a defect on the lateral aspect of her ankle. She did present with a defect as a result of chronic steroid injections. Essentially, the steroid, what it does is it eats away the fat, what we call the subcutaneous fat. So she presented to us with this large defect. She was not very happy, so what we decided to do was an autolipotransplantation, also known as a fat grafting. Dr. Gabriel Saloom, plastic surgeon, was here to assist us. He did perform a lipoaspiration. He's going to go ahead and explain to you guys exactly what we did, and then we were able to transfer that fat from the flank to the affected area, and we were able to fill it.
Sorry, I'm on my way.
And we were able to fill the defect very nicely. So
No, I don't.
a plastic surgeon,
Thank you.
always very busy.
Sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, so on my end, basically we had an awake patient who had a good, not an obese patient, but she had a little bit of extra tissue to give in her flank area on both sides, but we had an adequate amount from her right flank, so she got numbing medicine, some lidocaine, and was in general very comfortable, and we were able to harvest about 14 cc's of fat, which then after we mixed everything and took out the aspirate which was there, we got about 8 cc's of good fat, which was injected into the defect and gave a really nice contour and hopefully a good rejuvenation in that area.
This is very exciting because this is a very new technique, not necessarily new per se, but new to the foot. And what we're essentially doing is not only are we using it for aesthetic purposes as such today, but also for functional problems, for diabetic patients who have loss of fat pad, patients who have undergone chronic steroid therapy, rheumatoid patients that have undergone chemotherapy, that essentially they have lost a lot of the fat and the fat pad underneath the foot. So we're essentially really using it for several different clinical indications, and I think today's case was a huge success. Anything else you'd like to say?
No, I thought everything went really well.
So.